To run a diagnostic on your RSX Climatron, you're going to first set the fan to off, turn the temperature all the way as cold as possible, and you're going to put the mode on blowing on the face, whatever. Then you're going to turn the key on to position 2, and on. 2. All right. Then you're going to hold the recirculation button and then hit the defrost button 5 times. Then let go. And now it's going to run the test. All right, so removing the blower motor. What is this? You can always use a handy dandy screwdriver. Trying to make sure I don't drop this. Back that one out. Other one out. Now, so you can pull that down and squeeze it right here. Very hard to remove it. And then put back in new one. Shut that in there good. And now just put it back in there. Let's see. To line up with the holes back there. Let's see. I wonder if you got a good shot of it. I can't see. All right, let me. There it is. And there's the 2 screws. So I'm gonna put those back in and test it out. Okay. All right. One's in without dropping. Okay. It's lined up, looks good. No, I don't like that. Is that one lined up? I don't think it is. Oh, fail. This one. Okay. All right. Nice and snug. All right. Make sure these cables are kind of out of the way. Up there. Set the fan to off. Turn the temperature all the way as cold as possible, and you're going to put the mode on blowing on the face, whatever. Then you're going to turn the key on to position 2, and on. 2. All right. Then you're going to hold the recirculation button and then hit the defrost button 5 times. Then let go. And now it's going to run the test. So now the fan is blowing. Going up high. Testing out every type of mode, whether it's face, feet, defrost. If there's any issues, this is gonna flash the trouble code. No issues! Awesome! All right, time to put the new motor assembly back in there. And just seat the hose back on there pretty snug. I'm gonna force to get that on there. And then, like I said before, oh wait, where I put it back in there. Always test out stuff before you reassemble. I'm gonna plug this back in. Okay. And just kind of put that in where nothing's really gonna hit it. I don't want to smack anything. Let's get this little guy go. Oh yeah! Alright. Quieter than the last one too. Happy about that. Alright. So now you got to plug it back in. Like I said before, just flex this down a little bit. Alright. Turn this sucker. Okay. Now that. Got a seat up inside there. All right, let's see if I can get the video up there. So this is where you're going to attach the hose. Right there. Let me get that around there. Okay. Nothing like just normal mechanic contortionist stuff over here. But it's kind of important that that is on there really good. Oh, that up. Oh, I don't know about that. It's a little frustrating. Okay. Now we're gonna put the 3 screws back in. That's the one. Okay. You in there. Start a little bit. Just trying to take the weight off of the motor because you don't want this loose. Saw how well that fan was spinning. Alright, snug fit up there. So now we had to take this out of the way to get everything. So hold on. Got a mounting screw for that. Yeah. I brutalized that one before I went and got an extension. So let's see here. All right, gonna pull the carpet down a little. Hope you can see that there. There are 2 mounting screws right there, and you gotta have a deep socket to get that sucker on and off. And it was pretty tight when I did that, so that's why I about rounded it off, which you don't want. So I'm gonna use my little extension. Alrighty. Now that is tightened down. This is going to go back. Interesting. Okay. Because these are not fully enclosed, it's a tab. You can slide this onto an existing bolt. So start with the back bolt and mount that back here first. Put that in, get it started. And then one of the sides, get it started enough that it can hold the weight of this unit. Then slide that unit back into there. Then you've just got one last bolt that you're going to put in, and you won't be holding the weight of this while you do it because the other 2 tabs will do that for you. Much easier. This back here, and this has 10mm bolts too, so you use the same thing you just used on that extension. Tighten those up. Oh, dang it, that was, you could put that back bolt in first, because this just slides onto it, so I didn't pay attention to that before. Make things easier. All right, this, the extension gets in the way. Right. Now, the last parts are going to be replacing trim. So this just pops out. Sometimes you'll break these, which stinks, but definitely have to get new ones. So just around everything. I felt it click in there. Okay. That does not. It's weird. Right? You can see over there. Yeah, okay. The next piece, the door trim, same thing. Alright. The right direction. Nope. This is the right direction. So the rounded side is going to come in to bite into that carpet. See, that matches right there too. Get that lined up, and then just kind of wiggle it until you feel them line up. One at a time. Push all 4 of those down. All right, reinstalling your glove box. All right, there's 2 mounting screws at the bottom right here, but you can't hold this thing up and put those back in there. So these 2 arms hold in your glove box. You're gonna have this clear that inside track. All right, get that one lined up. And then let's get this one lined up. So you're gonna put it through the hole that way and let it snap in there. Okay. Now we're gonna try to line this up and shut it. All right, once it's shut, hold the bottom though, and you're gonna put these 2 screws in. One of them started. Here's the other one. Okay. Afraid to take my hand off this. And I'm holding it literally up with my forehead. It's just, it works. All right, the other one has started, so actually getting this one tightened down. Okay, I think we're safe for a second. Okay, one more. And then I will show you where these are. Nice and tight. Let's take a closer look. All right. Now, I'm gonna put this panel back in. This has a little hook right in the bottom there. You can slide that in so it doesn't fall down. Look, I didn't have the tabs last time I did this. So I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna put up some zip ties.